Is it working? Is it working? Is it working? Please tell me it's working. Are we live? Are we? Yep, we're working. There we go. Audio's working. Yay. It's working. It's working. It's working. It would seem it is working. Oh wait, I need to mute my. There we go. Is that working better? All right. Useful blueprints. That's what we're going for. Oh hey, looks like this is when it saved. Okay. Sure. So, one request was an iodine blueprint, which I think is actually a very good idea. You input some oil, and pretty much out comes iodine, or the iodine infused filters. All right, that seems pretty useful to me. I don't know about you. And you'd unlock it with nuclear, so we're gonna go level 4 belts, because if you don't have level 4 belts mass produced by that point, you're kind of just playing the game wrong. Come on. So to start, you need oil. That's right. That's what. Start with that. It starts with a refinery. Because if we go here, and then we go polymer resin, that's a lot of polymer resin for like nothing. I forget exactly how you turn the polymer resin to fabric, but I know it's fairly easy. It's just water. Awesome. What? So you input oil, you input water. Correction the color properly this time. And out comes fabric. Oh wow, okay. Then to make gas filter, which is first, you need is there any alt recipe compounding we can use here? Some plastic. Well, we can use residual plastic. That'll probably work best. No, just it's so fun. Why are these like this? Look at that. Let's ship them there. Oh, you're right. If I'm already using coal, I can use that. Yeah. Wait, what? What was that recipe? I mean, yeah, it's a very efficient. Yeah, it's a good call. Good call. So we can place that there. Yeah, the ratios will 100% allow that. We can run this to there. This will go like, what? Like this. This will go like this. Wait, that should be the iron. Yeah, that can just be the iron one. No, I can't. What? Can't input raw iron. That's right. Okay, fine. That'll be the coal one. Then over here we'll make this. Much more iron efficient. I should need one smelter. Yeah. Okay, that was not meant to be elevated. That's crazy. So that'll go to there. We have iron here, which will make into solid steel there. How do I want to get the coal over there then? What I can do. And this like this. Oh no, wait, no, I was doing it right. I'm actually starting to lose my mind apparently. There we go. It's not that hard, I promise. I'm just having a bad brain moment. Just seeming to feel like all moments, so I'm not sure if it's a bad brain moment, an average brain moment, a me brain moment. You know, depends how insulting you want to be. Okay, so then here is where we're gonna make it. Our plates go up to here. Coal. We gotta align it to coal. Or no, it's just not gonna let me align it to the coal. That's great. Okay, I should do this. Guess we can go this. So we'll have coal, we'll have the iron plates, and then the fabric will come in. The petroleum cokes. I mean, I'm already bringing coal in though. That's kind of the thing. So if I'm already bringing coal in because I need it here, I need 75 coal a minute. There's no reason to bring in something extra. I'm trying to make this simpler. I understand what you're saying though. It's a better recipe. It's just no. Hmm. No. Since the extra. Oh. Yeah, you're right. No, you're just straight up right there. Wait, that's that. No, that's a great idea. Cause yeah, yep, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I see it now. Yep, yep. Vision is there. Love the vision. You know, it's supposed to be getting rid of 20, so uh so what would that be? 60. Yep, so 60 per minute. There will be that's not even enough. It's not even enough. That's crazy. That's a really good call. Thank you very much for that one. Okay, so then from there, what the other things I will need are quick wire, iodine infused filter. I'll need quick wire and aluminum casings. Ooh, that's gonna be rough. Can I fit one up here? Oh yeah, okay. That will go from here. Oh, this is not a nice looking blueprint so far. It's kind of frustrating me. I prefer nice looking blueprints, you know. You know. And oh man. Wait. 20. Hold on. This is the math. How much? Need 15 per minute. 11.25 petroleum cokes. This is making 60. This would need 30. Oh. I could make it need whatever I want, honestly. Just sink the excess. So yeah, that will handle the byproduct. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Yeah, wow. Yeah. No, I'm not. That's a pretty good call. Perfection is just what this is. I mean, I don't know about you, but this seems pretty darn decent to me. Uh-oh. Did not turn that off. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I just need to know if it fits. I don't need it to actually fit right here. Yeah, with ample room. Great. Yes. I am clear that I have not done the whatchamacallits yet. Okay, this has to be 1 thick floors. And then infuse filter. The quick wire. I understand I have not done the quick wire yet, but I'm gonna worry about that in a sec. Because right now, there's that done. Then if we bring this over here, yeah. I really do appreciate that bit of help. Half of those will go over there. Then I just need quick wire. Which, where do I fit that? Oh, right here. There's so much room here. Wow. In fact, I can make this much easier by doing this and then sending it over here. No. Less spots to input stuff from, right? 12 is making 60. How much do I need? 75. That's not much more than 60. Should be one of those. Oh, it's extra. This is Criterion 15. Oh, it's actually perfection. Okay, that's great. That's great. That's great. Actually, and then I can go here. We're gonna turn this one. It's facing this direction. It'll make it fit here better. Because then what I can do is I go like this. Oh, come on. I can make this extend to the ceiling, making that. So, input Criterium there, oil there, iron there. Yeah. Yeah, that should be it. Oh, coal. The coal needs to be input somewhere, and I forget where. Because I used to have it there, but still need it up here. No, that one's fabric, wait. Oh, there just isn't a third one connected, okay. There we go. And coal there. Okay. Oh, I actually do want them spit out to a semi-centralized area. They don't have to be in the exact same spot, but I'd rather, you know, not have to find their outputs a mile apart in the blueprint, you know? Yeah, that will line up better. There we go. That'll avoid clipping. There we go. Okay, so now I need to find somewhere with oil, deuterium. Okay, I can just run over here. That's fine. Okay, so over here, yeah. I mean, I already have it all centralized. Just ignore that blueprint. That blueprint is a thing that exists. So the inputs are over here. We're gonna have crude oil here. It's gonna run all the way over here. It'll connect right after this. Then I'll slap one on here, over here. There we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That should get oil flowing up there. Yep. It's oil check. We need iron and deuterium. What is this? That's copper. This is deuterium, not SAM. This is something. Yeah, this is deuterium. There we go. Is there a specific blueprint you want to see next? I'm open. I have a few others that I think might be interesting, but if there's something you'd rather see, that's great by me. What? Oh, it's right there. Wow, that was blending in for me so much. Aha, get dodged. Um. Okay. Yeah, but is there like a blueprint that if I were to upload, you would actually use or anything? 'Cause that's kind of the purpose here is make actually useful blueprints, you know. Um, I forgot where my coal input is. Oh no. Oh, right here. Okay, I knew it was somewhere up here. Hello there, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Sarasimis, Sarasimi. Yeah, not too long ago. Don't worry, you're not an hour late or anything. So coal, check. What am I missing? Yeah, so I just hooked that up wrong. This should go here. This should go here. That should go there. Don't know how I could possibly mess that one up. It was gonna be at noon, and then I had an issue, and it got delayed. Sorry about that. Wait, kind of thought I came over here. It's fine. I got the bauxite going. Okay, so what am I missing? I have bauxite, water, oil, coal, iron. Yeah, that should be it. We should be in the production. Oh, right, water here also. That's right. That's right. There's 2 spots you need to connect water. I thought I had them lined up perfectly, and I do not. Which sucks, because it would have been really cool if I'd actually lined them up perfectly. PC. I am on the personal computer. Let's make that's kind of nice about the blueprint is there's extra. Yeah, blueprints aren't, dude. Just playing this game on console would be such a headache. I can try if you guys want. I have a controller right here. Let's see if it's supported even. It does not seem to be supported. Ah, okay, well. I guess that was an impossible hope somehow. I don't know, Satisfactory of all things isn't supported, but I guess it isn't. Oh, I forgot to give these. Yeah, there's a few small issues with the blueprint I need to work out, but gas filters are being made. Yeah, okay, that's another small issue. And iodine infused filters are being made. Oh, how tiny these are, by the way. Like everything else, if you look at it on a belt, is probably bare minimum triple their size. Like if I were to put, iron ingots on there, right? Absolutely dwarfs them. I think my final blueprint with the Mark IV belts ended up outputting 2 per minute, and I think my one with the higher level belts output 3 per minute. I just ran out of belt capacity, so I dropped it to 2. It could do a little more though. It's just 2's a nice number. I did yesterday. I made pressure conversion cubes in 1 blueprint. That was rough. And as you can see, it's a very, very nice blueprint over here. Hold on, I need to turn up my gamma. That should be on full. Is that a little better? It's a little better. Looks terrible on my end. I don't know why the stream's dark, but yeah. Oh, with sloops. Oh, okay. I didn't mind without sloops. But yeah, this very nice looking blueprint with 0 clipping whatsoever outputs pressure conversion cubes here. It's 0.75 a minute, but pretty decent if you ask me. Have not done modular engines. Ooh. Is there a pressure conversion cube alt? So. Modular engines. Okay. Okay. Modular engines. That's not bad at all. I can do that. I can 100% do that. I mean, it basically comes down to, can I make enough stators, right? Or, oh, it's rotors, sorry. I can do that. I want to make sure this one's working. I make sure this one is, yeah, it should be working great. See no reason it would stop, okay. Wait, actually? Oh, the modular engine? Yeah, totally. Totally. Because, yeah, you can make both these, yeah. Yeah, no, totally. It used the iron pipes alt, but it's totally possible. In fact, I'm not even sure I'd do it any other way. Oh, I'm gonna fix these few things I found here, which was here, here, So if we were making it, it's plenty. And then there was one other issue. Oh, right here. And this was meant to just run right over here. Go like that. Okay. Sorry, I just had to fix that. And then thinking what I want to make first. So I need to make basically a bunch of rotors. That's going to be the part I need to make the most of. Because I need rotors for engines and I need rotors for smart plating. So here is the question. No, I don't think I want to go through the packaging and stuff. So yeah, I'll just make the normal rubber. Okay. So I'll have rubber there. Smelters, I should need, what would that be? Six non-overclock smelters. There's 180. Okay, so from there, constructors are needed to make iron plates, and so if we go to rotors, they're just, yeah, I think this is the recipe I want to use. There we go, 12.5 rotors per minute. Kind of a lot of waste. It's fine. 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 Just breathe. It's okay. It's 100 iron to 25 steel pipes. That's the recipe, right? I thought so. It's 20 to 5. So quarter. Why is that? Do I have a setting wrong? Is that a bad recipe? So I was thinking, because I already have to make this recipe with these. stators. So I figured if I had to make it stators, I can. So a bad recipe, got it. Well, still have to make that for stators. So. Or, I know. Hold on. As I was told with the last blueprint, there's this thing you can do where, you already need to process some byproduct, some heavy oil residue byproduct. And so, it doesn't exactly hurt if if you're smart about it, make it into petroleum cokes. I mean, I see no reason why this isn't the right thing to do. I need to get rid of the recipe, the waste somehow. I figure this is a pretty darn way to get rid of the waste. Then we can, place constructors. It's been so long since I've actually made steel pipe with steel. This will do 100 a minute. That'd be 25 would be 18. 3. Yeah, I'm making enough byproducts. 50, 50. So that's 80 per minute. I can run this one at really? I think I'd rather make the blueprint scalable though. This should still, I mean, it's the same efficiency, I think. This is just a little more easily scalable. It's kind of the idea. I might be wrong there though. I wouldn't be shocked if I was wrong there. And since, you know, they use the same recipe. So ratios of 5 there, 5. I'm gonna alternate since it doesn't matter. Same recipe. Ta-da! Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Should be pretty scalable. Oh, it's been probably a year since I beat the game. Let me think. Last summer did play. Yeah, it was sometime like November-ish last year, somewhere in there. Oh wait, no, they're alternating. I can't do that. Why are they alternating? Why did I think that was a good idea? So this should be stator stator. I don't know what I was thinking here, but it's a silly idea. Yes, yeah, it's been a bit. I'm still trying to get the Satisfactory VR working. It's fighting me to death. If I can get that working, I'd rather do it that way. You know, at least it'd make a much more interesting video than just beating the game. I honestly could not tell you. I'm someone who, if I'm playing a game, I'm gonna beat it, right? Like I can't understand how people get to phase 3 and go, yeah, I'm good. That's enough for me. It's like, what? Sunk cost fallacy. Come on. Jeez, guys. Fall for the fallacy. That's true. Fluids are the bane of my existence. But even with that, I don't know. So 40, so 80, 110, 110 plus 75, that's 185. There we go. Has that really, have I really not replayed that yet? That I kind of thought I'd overplayed the make a bunch of one item thing. You know, that can only be interesting for so long, right? and I can continue doing that. It's a lot easier than it seems. See, for that you wouldn't need every resource node, though. I know that sounds crazy, but you really would not need every resource node. You for warp drives, right? I mean, unless you're using, I guess you could use converters and stuff. Yeah, exactly. You could make singularity cells. What you really need is concrete SAM and concrete SAM, iron, and copper. For this, I mean, I guess you kind of would need every node, wouldn't you? I really can't see anywhere in here you'd need coal, and I can't see anywhere in here you would need, so coal, uranium. You could probably even get away with that using deuterium if you wanted. It's all a matter of what you're willing to do to avoid certain things. I don't need a constructor, do I? Oh, I can fit so much more in here. Constructors are actually the worst part of making these. They just take up so much vertical space and so much horizontal space. Like, I can place so much up here, but not a constructor or a blender, I guess. Same hitbox. Is it a hitbox? Yeah, or use coke. Yeah. But you'd probably want to use coal and nuclear for power. You'd probably want that to be your power source. So, okay, what was I? Turbo motors, right? Or not turbo motors. What's it called? Modular engine, sorry. So, rubber, check. So, you motor smart plating. I have not made any reinforced iron plates. Huh. Well, I probably should use stitch plating at this point. It doesn't fit. No, I need it. I just need to squeeze one in here. That's really annoying. Need 5, not 4, so have to rip all that out. Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what other game is like that? The only other game I've played like Satisfactory, where when you get like 3/4 done, you're like, but like no, I don't want to be 3/4 done. Is Raft. I remember being so sad when I beat Raft. I didn't want to beat the game. That's how you know you've made a good game. Maybe a game that's too short, but a good game is when it's like, did I really just beat that? Really? He's just taking a nice little nap. Okay. Shh. I can actually show you. He's still alive. Hold on one sec. I've pulsed novelist, right? Yeah. I'll be right. Yeah, I'm just gonna. It's right over here. Yeah, right here. He was still here. Yeah, he's right here. He's fine. Bean guy's still alive. I'll free him too. You know, actually, now that I think about it, we're just gonna give him a little more room in his enclosure. He's an astronaut after all. We have to keep him for science, but he can have a little more room. I'm okay with that. Yeah, his nap is over. He's studying for his aeronautics program. Okay, so over here. Oh, stitch plating. That's what I was gonna make. This one. Because I can. You know what I could do? I could overclock this, meaning I have more cokes to work with. Yeah, Think about that in a sec. Okay, so wait, this needed iron plates, which I was going to make here. Absolutely zero clipping. I find it so funny when people like actually start getting mad at me for clipping. Like they'll leave comments like 6 shorts in a row, like, "Why are you clipping? What is wrong with you? Stop clipping!" And it's like, guys, I promise it's not that big of a deal. I'm just slightly phasing through matter in a video game. It's okay. Okay, so we have the plates. Check. We have, oh, these need to be rotors, one of which being a much higher level of rotor, or so not higher level. Yes, there are levels to rotors. Yeah, overclocked rotor. These are stators. Actually, I'm gonna move this over here so there's room. Oh no, not facing that way. a good thing to tell yourself. Because really, clipping is just efficiency. Some people can't handle that level of efficiency. This one is going to need to be connected this direction. Uh-oh. Okay. No clipping. I don't see clipping. Yeah, it's just when the atoms align perfectly. Agreed. Not a big deal. Just me, you know, maybe a little bit of luck, but not a big deal. There we go. That should be the proper amount, I think, of smart plating. And then we need motors. Place like this. That's not gonna fit, which means I need to move this up, which is very annoying. Still? Okay, buddy. Well, actually, electromagnetic forces only apply to a certain gravitational pull, because a certain gravitational pull, gravity, overwhelms the force of electrons resisting one another. Therefore, at a certain level of gravitational pull, it would actually start to ignore that, meaning that at that actually, it is possible for that to happen. It wouldn't necessarily fuse. I mean, if you had just electrons, their electrons don't fuse to each other. Nuclei would. If the electrons were, I mean, obviously electrons like being attached to stuff, but it is theoretically possible if completely unobserved. And these shall be motors. Oh, that's actually a better actually. I just got out actually. Ooh, no. Hold on, I need, so that's one. So that's three rotors total. 10 of each. So I'm using 4 rotors, which means I can use 10, 5, yep, okay, there we go. So I'll be making 5 motors. Losing it? Oh yeah, it. Oh, it doesn't manufacture. No, no, it doesn't fit. It doesn't. Oh wait. I'm lost. There we go. Okay, that should work. Five. Oh, I'm not making nearly enough rubber. Hold on. 25, 35, 50, 65. These are making 40. Yeah. 70. Hello, Catman. Discord link is in the description, unless that was you just joining. I would assume that was you just joining. Okay, so everything should be working. Thinking. Because I've forgotten something, 100%. Hopefully it's not major, it's fine. Oh, right. No, I actually did remember that. 40, yeah, okay. Okay, so I need somewhere with iron and oil, which is going to be so hard to find. Yes, this is faster. Thermal propulsion rockets. That's not possible. Unless I'm wrong, it requires a... Yeah, no. No, not even close to possible. Fused frames was barely possible. Admittedly, probably could have been slightly more efficient, but we went with that. And I could make maybe a set of blueprints that made that, but did he escape? Did the bean escape? No. The bean did not escape. Or beanstra not, I guess. Okay, this is attempt 1. hopefully of one. This is one that I would like to take one attempt. Really, it should take one attempt. It's not that insane of a blueprint. Work. Okay, crude oil going in. Iron ore going in. Iron plates being made. I did not make sure I was making enough iron plates, which I'm definitely not. I am making enough iron plates. Great. Okay. Oh, 37.5, 75, that's 100, and sorry, 133, that's 40, 173, 213. I'm not making 213 wire. That's 113. That's 90. I am now. Okay. Am I making enough iron for that, though? 31, 25, 31, 31. Yeah, should be. Should be making enough. Rubber, check. Just to speed this up, because I just need to make sure that everything's connected properly. Okay. Dude, that fuse modular frame blueprint. I do need to make that more efficient, but there's so little. Honestly, there's so little efficiency to be gained because it's so barely possible. Check. Stators in. Rotors coming in. Check. None of. Oh no. Oh no. I connected the wrong thing. That's A-okay though. Come on. Come on. I can show you. I don't think you saw. I can show you the fuse frame blueprint. It is just clipping. That is all you see in this entire blueprint. Like there is no extra space here. This is probably the most extra space in the actually probably here. Like. Oh wait, no, that's fuse frames. Oh, fuse frames. That wasn't that bad. No. Fuse frames was not that bad. What was bad is this one. No, fuse frames was not bad at all. This one was bad. The compression conversion cubes. Yeah, this one was super clean blueprint. Yeah. I should have left more stuff hovering on this one. Is this working? No, we're not making motors. Why are we not making motors? We're not making rotors. Why are we not making rotors? What's wrong with the rotors? Why are we not making rotors? Rotors, we're not making wire. Why are we not making enough wire? How on earth are we not making enough wire? Oh, is it just split between too many machines? Okay. Yeah, you're right. There's a few electrons left. It's fine, though. It's fine. A few electrons here, a few electrons there adds up to an entire blueprint, but... Sure, whatever. Fine, fine, fine. I could have been more efficient. I'll admit it. Sorry, where is this iron go? Oh. Okay. Oh! Oh, is there enough iron? I had not considered that this is an extra 30. $48. 1, 2, 3. Nope, there's not enough iron. There's now enough iron. In fact, for speed's sake, we're just going to go like that because on this little bit, just so I can actually ramp it up properly. Okay, I'm sorry. It's not fine, I guess. Jeez. Don't need to be so mean about it. Modular engine made. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We did it. I'm the best. Haha. 2.5 per minute. That's pretty decent. If you ask me. 2.5 modular engines per minute, coming just from oil and iron. Okay, in theory, apparently we're not making enough rotors, so we're not making enough motors. Apparently we're making 0 iron plates, but... No reinforced iron plates. So, yeah, that's fun. No, overall, pretty darn decent if you ask me. Yeah. Just not making enough rotors somehow. So there's 10 rotors. So I need 14 total rotors. This one's making 12.5, so not enough wire. Okay, what if I'm just gonna fully overclock all of them? Yeah, that's a good point. I need to deal with water here, which is always so nice. There is a need to deal with petroleum cokes, though. Yeah, just making 0 motors. You know, the rotors aren't getting there. It's fine. It's gonna be a slow startup, but it'll get there. Is there enough space for a sink up there? Yeah, but it'd run into that because that barely fits the height requirement. Yeah, I'd run into the height requirement. Okay, so now this first one's okay. It was filled up. Yeah, so when the first one fills up, everything else ramps much faster. Yeah, and I'd rather not do massive rearranging for something like that, you know? It sucks, but honestly not too big of a deal. Yeah, that ain't that bad. Oh, okay. There's enough motors in there now. I wonder how that many motors just randomly appeared in there. Guess we'll never know. Wait, is that 120? Because I thought it was close enough, but not actually sure it's close enough anymore. It's fine. This is testing it. I'll leave notes when I post it in the Discord. Huh. See, I can't tell if that's like a dig at me or you're just copying some random text. A well-structured job application letter follows a professional layout that helps the recruiter understand who you are, what you bring to the table, and why you're the right fit. That sounds like the most AI written thing of all time. Yeah, it sounds copy and paste. That's 100% true, but it sounds like a copy and pasted AI thing. Like if you asked AI, yeah, like if you asked AI, what is an employer looking for in a job application? I'm pretty sure that's the exact thing it would spit out. Or how to structure a job application. Something along those lines. You know, I could actually create a lot more room in this blueprint by making either these 1 meter thicks or and start it, and I could start the bottom floor directly on the floor, but I should make these 1 meter thick though. Would save a lot of space. I did not just get sent a copy and paste job application. That's a crazy thing to send someone. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. See, the crazy part is I literally have to leave for work in an hour and a half, or no, an hour. So that's crazy. That's crazy. So, okay, something I would recommend when doing a blueprint like this is starting it like with like wire in there so that it fills much faster. So what role do I add? Do I add the nerd role? Huh, that's wrong. It should have given you the new to server role. That's interesting. Ow. So motors, rotors, or smart platers. So I just need rotors. Just need so many rotors. I have a question. What does the XP do in this? I'm trying to figure that out. So there's like you get XP for something in YouTube lives, and I just can't figure out what the XP is for, nor could I figure out what it does. I initially thought it was XP for just messaging, but well, yeah. Yeah, but like neither of you got XP for saying anything there. So is it like what am I missing about how you gain it, you know? Okay. Yeah, there's probably some formula. Probably shouldn't do that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. What do you mean loop for startup? Yeah, I don't like putting summer sloops in a blueprint though, because I feel like some people forget them, some people don't know they're there, some people don't have them, that kind of thing. Yeah. Well, they were paying the first time. The second time, you know where they all are, and it takes you like a tenth of the time. Or at least you know like the general areas to look in after a bit. Because, you know, if I'm going this way, I know where Mercer Shears spawn. They like to be out in the open, kind of on their own little pedestal kind of thing. I mean, I guess same with power slugs, but to a lesser degree. And the sloops like to be almost like cocooned, and they're going to be some obstacle around them. So they kind of spawn similar to drop pods. And I understand their set locations and stuff, but if you don't want to go find that. So, like, you know, they're obviously not going to be anywhere over here, but if I remember correct, they also like to spawn around vegetation. If I remember correctly, where is it? Where is it? I remember I was looking for power shards. There's a little, sort of little area around here. Ah, yes. This is like the way they like to spawn. There's enemies around it. There's something, you know, special, which in this case is light. They like to spawn around water, and they like to have like their own areas. It's exactly how sloops like to spawn. And this is kind of how power shards like to spawn. Something a little. Hold on, triple kill. Triple kill. Triple kill. Yeah. There's obviously tricks you can use to find them. That might actually be an interesting idea for a stream when I get back. I'm going on vacation tomorrow. It could just be a stream where I give myself like ammo and weapons, and I just go until I get a certain amount of sloops or something. That could be interesting. You were right. You were right. I need an overflow splitter here. Do you like that idea for a stream though? Or is that a terrible idea? Okay. I'll certainly write that down then. I could do that tonight, honestly. What time would I get back? Nice. Need to be there. It's just before. No, before it opens. Probably be back around like, what would that be? I probably get home like 1 a.m. EST, so probably not tonight. Yeah, probably be next Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere in there. Because I think my first class is in. I think my first class is 2 weeks from today. Would that be 25th? Yes, maybe. Somewhere around there. I don't know my exact schedule yet, but yeah, somewhere around there. So yeah. I would like to hit monetization before that too. I know, crazy goal. But do you know what I should do? I should just start a stream that is me just sitting on on the manta ray. And none of you say anything and see how long it takes before people realize that I'm not actually there. It could also be one of those like ASMR streams, you know, people put on in the background because it's nice to listen to the rain and all that. It feels dishonest though. I don't know. It feels like not dishonest. You know what I'm saying? If okay, steel pipes are the issue. Why are steel pipes the issue? So 100 steel using 45, so 90. No wait. So, oh, found the issue. Yeah. Well, I'm not the one driving, so my plan was literally to just edit the entire. I think it's 13-hour road trip. I'm not sure how is that a compliment? I'm honestly, really? That's so with my voice, I could be a low effort streamer who does extremely. Well, okay, that is kind of what I do. Low effort streamer does extremely repetitive content that doesn't add anything to a world. Is what I was gonna say, but that's kind of what I do anyway. So I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Sure. Thanks. There has to be a way to like. Yeah, exactly. Like, ugh. I personally cannot stand ASMR videos. They like, ugh. Uh. uh. Dismantled your comment before you posted it. Yeah, that's what you want to call it. Streaming is so weird. Like it's the inconsistency is unreal. You would not believe it. Because that the first Satisfactory stream I did, other than the speedrunning one, which was kind of weird, I averaged I think 20 viewers the entire stream, and since then I averaged like 5 or 6, maybe. Like yeah, I guess it was just random luck. Still crazy though. Which, hey, I want to be clear. I'm not complaining. I appreciate everyone who watches, but it's that difference is always just crazy to me. Why? Okay, I give up. That blueprint's just never gonna actually start working. Oh yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I would so much rather 5 engaged viewers than 20. People who are only kind of there. Exactly. That's what I was saying. I did not mean to come off as like ungrateful or anything. I was just saying it's kind of interesting. I especially appreciate the ones who watch multiple streams. That is very true. The uranium node? That's copper? You cannot tell me that did not look like a uranium node. This is the greenest copper node of all time. That's crazy. That's way too true. That's way too true. Hold on. So 75 plus 90. That's enough. Okay. Uh-oh. Nope. Why are we yelling at me? Is there any other blueprints we would like to see? I have a few others that I could make. Let me pull up my notepad. Crystal oscillators is maybe one that would be interesting. Other than that, there's not really, though. That's kind of the interesting thing. Like, I guess the crystal oscillators, but that's really easy. Because crystal oscillators are just space inefficient. They're not actually hard to make. Especially with this recipe. I actually do have a power shard one. Is it? I think it's in the other world. Yeah. Yeah. It's in the other world, but yeah, I do have a power shard blueprint. Let's look into that. Ionized fuel. Rocket fuel might be doable. Rocket fuel is actually not hard. Okay, ha. You guys are super funny. Superposition oscillator is not possible because you can't fit a what's it called, disco thing, quantum encoder in a blueprint. I mean, technically, if you rotate it. Yeah. I can do rocket fuel. Rocket fuel is honestly not even hard. What you do is you go like this, right? I mean, it is that and a blender. Boom, rocket fuel, one blueprint. There you go, rocket fuel, one blueprint. Oh wait, I guess I do need to deal with the byproducts. Although that means this doesn't fit anymore. I didn't get overconfident. You got overconfident. It's whatever. There we go. $40. Oh, yeah, so I need a little more fuel. Okay. That's actually, wow. I mean, yeah, that's easily multiplicable. Hmm. Yeah. Honestly, there's no need to even test if this one works. It works. It's that, yeah. Any others that are actually possible? Any other blueprints we would like to see that are actually possible? Oh, before I forget, did I already? Nuke Nobelisks. Oh, I did already. Okay. I can try that. Honestly, I don't even think that'd be hard. I already did the iodine filters today. So this creates normal and iodine filters. Yeah. So what I would do for no, you're good. Totally get it. What I would do for I use this alt. So you have sulfur coming in here, or sulfur, uranium interchangeably coming in here, and here. And right here, quartz, and right here you have deuterium. Deuterium goes into here, directly into here, creating quick wire. Everyone on board so far? Quick wire will come back, up and over here. Quartz will get to about here. It'll come up and over into a very, very poorly placed constructor right here. Which will be making silica, which will run right there. 15 silica, 75 quick wire. Am I making that? Am not. Am now. Boom. Okay, so we got encased uranium cells done. I have already done supercomputers. Yeah. Okay, and then for nobelisks. So nuke nobelisks require encased uranium cells, those, and those. Yeah, this one might actually be pretty decently hard. I'll have to use the iron pipe alt. Well, actually, yeah, no. I don't have to use the iron pipe alt. Sulfur, actually, I'm just going to make it so sulfur comes in here. It's also going to come up and over. This time, it's going to come over to here. Supercomputers barely fit, though. That was kind of the thing with them. So close to not fitting. I was surprised it fit, honestly. Let's input coal there. Then out will come. Oh, hello, island. How are you doing? Yeah, I am alive again. Black powder, which we need to come for Nobelisk. We need to find that with steel pipes. I'm doing fine. iron. And we'll come over to here. Which this one's going to come up here to make iron pipes. Yes, I know, complain about how inefficient of a recipe it is. It is still an incredible recipe. Then we're going to combine those two right over here into powder, right? It's called powder? Yeah, black powder. Nope, not black powder, sorry. Nobelisks. Squeeze in 20. No, we cannot. Okay. $18 works. 18 works great. Okay, so from there, what's left for nuclear nobelisks? I need AI limiters. Okay. Need smokeless powder. That one's actually going to be a bit of an issue. Yeah, but here's the thing. Everything is efficient at scale. I know that sounds silly, but even if something's inefficient here, if you place 100 of these, yeah, that's still easier than placing it manually, you know? So yeah, I understand what you're saying, but it's still relatively efficient. Oh wait, no, this needs to be converted. So I'm making AI limiters, which, yeah, so quick and plastic. Yes, this needs to be made into quick wire, duh. So then right here, I'm gonna grab the plastic from here, quick wire from there, making plastic AI limiters. There we go. Five. Yes, so that should be working. And then I do also need this, what's it called? The reason I was using this recipe, I also need the byproduct. To make smokeless powder. So I'll have smokeless powder, AI limiters. Now I need to combine everything. That's it. Why is my game lagging every time I place that? Like, it's lagging. There we go. So I have that. Oh, wait. So I have Nobles hooked up. We're going to grab this from over here, and that should be it. Yep, that should work. You should make 50 thermal rockets per minute minimum. Anything less than that, and you're just not trying hard enough at the game. You know, wait. Can I make all the Nobelisks in this blueprint? Because cluster Nobelisks, yeah, I have that done. Gas Nobelisks, I can have that done really easy. Pulse Nobelisks. I might be able to get every single Nobelisk done in this blueprint. I did save it, just so you know. So, like, I have the nuke one, so if this doesn't work out, oh well. I should have to make crystal oscillators. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Plus, like, the pulse Nobelisks. I'm not even too, like, worried about this. I'm gonna use this recipe. Discern plates. No, I mean, like, it's obviously not gonna be easy, but it's not worth trying if it's easy, right? I need to find, like, where. All right. I can fit some stuff in here. Because we'll have screw. I'm gonna use cast screws, obviously. There we go, our plates, and then we're gonna go this. Cable's gonna be a little weird. What if? Oh! I got it. No. We want What's it called? Iron wire. Because I can still make this. And then this is cable. Oh my goodness. Anytime I'm typing B. Which cable do I need up here? 14 per minute. 28 plus 37. 65. Get way over this. Although, do I need all this plate? I don't think I need all that. Yeah, 2.5. 16 plus 28. Yeah, no, I'm making enough. Good to see you, Sarah. Sarah saw me. Sarah saw me. There it is. I think I figured it out. At like the actual last second. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So that's 2 inputs, quartz crystals. I think I should be able to fit over here, right? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be able to fit maybe I'll say maybe fit all Nobelisks in one blueprint. So I hope that's impressive enough for you. Okay, so quartz, check. Iron. Oh, okay. I have room back here for some smelters. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. This is the one. This is gonna just go right here. It's gonna come right here. Come here, then here, and like that. This is the Nobelisks, which for now I'm gonna run to here, just, you know, get a top floor and all that. Like you specifically. Go there. You're also going to split off multiple others with little spots. Yes, right here. And then the nuclear cells is all I need to bring up, and I have every Noblest in one singular little blueprint. Yep. Okay, so I have Nuke Nobelisks, which is the one I was worried about. The rest of these are really easy to fit. So what you do is you do this little big on this, so that's fine. What you do is you go like this, and a lot of space is just created. So okay, so pulse Nobelisks right there. Done somehow. And then, so if this one will be gas Noblest, sure, whatever. Which honestly, it's not going to make a difference. So this is going to be the first time I just use a storage container for something. Any of these blueprints, because it's not, you can't mass produce it. This will be cluster Noblest, which is smokeless powder. Which I am bringing in one of these two. It is this one. Boom. Every node listed in one blueprint. That's crazy. I'll have them output to a central point over here. Or not, because that one's going to just have to output there. Okay. There we go. Not too much clipping either. I mean, it's not clipping free, but like I managed to curve it around that. That's clearly the worst case of clipping right there, and I am able to get rid of it. Adaptive control units, yeah, easily. Oh, wait, I'm losing it. Could I? Yes. Yeah. Thinking. So I'd have this much room to fit in computer? No. There's no way. Automated wiring alone took up a good percentage of that. Yeah. I mean, there's some dead space here. If I redesign this entire blueprint, maybe. Yeah, I'd have to redesign this entire blueprint. And then, honestly, yeah, I think I could. Let's see. Yeah. Well, you could cut out some steps here. You don't need two what is it called, foundries. You could use one foundry in iron pipes. That would cut out one machine. And instead of using quick wire and instead of using quick wire on the stator blueprint, you could use normal wire, which means you could use iron wire, because smelters take up a smaller blueprint or smaller footprint. Sorry. Wait, that made 0 sense. Sorry, I'm saying it's better to place like more smelters. It's better. Do you? Do you need quick wire for computers? I'm not sure you need quick wire for computers. You could use this recipe. The circuit boards, plastic, which means you could, it would rearrange it a bit, but you could completely cut out deuterium and rubber, actually. Well, no, oh, you want to use that circuit board recipe. You want to use this one. I think I'd prefer this one here, actually. Because if you can, honestly, if you can avoid rubber, you want to here, because it outputs double the amount of heavy oil residue. Which means maybe. I think I could, honestly. I really think I could. But it's barely. I mean, like, barely. Now I'm gonna go check on. Still just no rotors. That's crazy. How on earth? Oh, steel pipe. Oh. There we go. Alright, I am gonna cut the stream. Like I'm not done right now. I'm gonna cut the stream a little shorter than normal. Just I have stuff I need to do to prepare for tomorrow. What? Literally anything to cut out refineries. I could fit like 6 things in here with no refineries. Are you messing with me? That'd be so huge. That's completely doable with no refineries. Send me the tree. Let's see. Yeah, no, totally possible. Total of 2 manufacturers. Oh, 3. Crystal oscillators. Silica circuit boards. That's something I didn't think of. That's huge. Yeah. That's much better. Yeah, because refineries just eat up so much space. It's not even funny. That's huge. Huge, huge, huge. Okay, that's good to know. But I think you're forgetting something about me. I'm not a sane person, so. I don't know. I just want this factory to actually work, because it should be working. There's no reason that it shouldn't be. Yeah, I think it's very possible. Overclocking would help, wouldn't it? Yeah. Sarah, Simi, you're back. Yay. It was the most dramatic way to end enter. I only use balancers. I love it. Ah. Okay, I mean, it's making module engines. Well, on that note of, I think you missed it, by the way. I didn't only get Nuke Nobelisks in one blueprint. I got every Nobelisk in one blueprint. Which I was not thinking was possible. But it's not even that crazy of a blueprint. They fit. The manufacturer crystal oscillators fit. Yeah, 3 of them end up here, and then Nuke Nobelisks end up here. Wait, what? No, there's no way to make biomass infinite. Plus I'm missing. Yeah, I didn't think I was missing anything. Yeah, so technically you do have to put stuff in here in the storage container. But other than that, yeah, gas nobelisks are technically finite, which I think is well. Honestly, I don't use gas nobelisks; they're kind of just terrible. But yeah. Yeah, I finished Nuke Nobelisks and realized I had I did save Nuke Nobelisks. I realized I had a ton of extra space, right? Like, this was the Nuke Nobelisk blueprint. I'm like, I have a ton of extra space. And I'm already making the smokeless powder, which is cluster Nobelisks. So I figured may as well try, and it just fit perfectly. That's crazy. $50 rockets? Yeah, it should be possible. Thermal propulsion rockets, I'm assuming. I mean, you'll need 50 turbo motors and 50, what are they called? Fuse frames. Along with what would that be, 3 times 50, 150 cooling systems. And it's 2.5 times 50 and like 75 modular engines. That's not bad at all. That's totally doable. Yeah, no, I'm saying without any form of cheats. It's totally possible. But yeah. Sorry to end it when you just got back, but yeah, I'm going to end it there. So thank you very much to everyone who's watching, and a special thanks to Sarasimi and Mega Ruche. But other than that, I really hope everyone is able to have an amazing